What's up everybody, welcome back to another Fortnite replay review. Today we're featuring some gameplay from Pleasant Park all the way to Tomato and eventually shipping containers. Now as we drop in here, we are heading for the blue house in the corner with the basement. We're just going to quickly loot. Something important to note here is that we get into the basement by dropping through the floor, so that does give us some non-traditional approaches, which can catch some people off guard, so we're going to hope that that's going to work in our favor, as we did not use either of the two doors near us, so people will be confused if we move between the two areas. Now we hear a door open, we're trying to figure out which one it is. Turns out that it was the one in the basement, right? Let's get some shots into this guy, so he gets finished off very quickly. He moved into the basement, went to go pick up a gun, saw that he was blocked off, and basically died right there. So that was unfortunate for him, but very fortunate for us. We used our hearing and our positioning. Earlier in this replay, we heard that there was somebody over here, but we didn't quite know where this guy was until we see him. So we are going to respawn right about now. We're going to hit him with a 43 damage headshot. Going to build to protect ourselves, and then hit him to finish him off. So there we go, that's our first 2 kills. We're going to move towards the large amount of people on the western side of Pleasant and start taking some fights there. So there are currently 6 people in Pleasant, and let's see how we do. So as we move towards over here, we're just checking out what other people have built. There's some buildings being constructed over here, just some ramps, and we see another person is also building over there, so this looks like it's about to be a fight. We decide to take this back angle because it'll give us the high ground without notifying them too much that we're here. So we're just going to quickly jump up over here. They move down towards each other and decide to pressure each other. And as soon as they get locked into that fight, we finish off the first one, strip the shield off the second one, and then drop down with a pump, hit him for 81, and then finish with the AR. This is a very clean set of kills there, very nice overall gameplay. So we're going to move into a little bit of a dead space, where we're not really going to be taking pressure, but we are going to hear somebody moving around near us. So we're going to see this person over here, and we're going to have to play around them. So what we're going to do here is turn on player outlines so that you guys can have a better sense of what's going on during this fight. So we're trying to figure out where they went. They are in the house. So we accurately heard them go up the stairs, so we're going to move towards the stairs. We're looking to pressure them. And we had thought that they wouldn't be under the stairs only because I couldn't see his feet here. So it turns out that he was under us, which is unfortunate. He goes for the shot under us, but we quickly protect ourselves. From here, what we're trying to do is we have one up on our side, so we're going to put a quick wall. It's going to get broken by him. We're going to finish him off with the shotgun. So there we go. Moving in towards the next section of replay, we are going to move back towards our original house where we saw somebody's head in the top floor. So we are just going to kind of wait this one out and wait for them to leave the house, because we want to stay near the circle. We want to be able to force them towards us, and we don't want to get pushed by a pump. So they see us on that side, they decide to run to the other side of the house, and as soon as we see them, we just ramp very quickly. They decide to hide behind the car, and we just hit them with a very nice headshot, finishing them off. We move into a little bit more dead space here, and fairly soon we're going to get pushed for a second time here. So this person is going to hit us with a very nice body shot. Okay, so this fight is a continued fight. This battle, basically, our biggest obstacle is that they like to pressure our walls and our ramps, which is very dangerous because if they drop us at the bottom, we're going to die. And they also like to head glitch, which is where you only reveal your head when you're firing, which is also extremely dangerous for us because it's not a technique that we have mastered and it's not a technique that we can counter. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just continue building, stay safe, try and wear them down while we assess the situation. So as they move up, we hit them with a nice 86 damage shot and try and pressure their ramps, but they get them established more than we can break them back down, so that does not prove to be successful. We're going to move up. Our goal here is to stay safe, but also continue to build up because we want the height advantage or equal height to put us in a better position. So as this fight continues here, we're just going to basically continue to trade shots back and forth. So I'm going to try and take a shot, he's going to fire at me, I'm going to try and hit him, and really not much is going to get done until the presence of the circle. which really changes the dynamic of the fight, because he's right on the edge of the circle, and because we positioned ourselves correctly in these two fights, we're actually in a decent position. So he's going to quickly build up a little bit more. We're going to assess the situation and realize that we need to build up ourselves. So we're just stacking on top of what we've already built. We try and put some pressure on him, but we can't get it, so we're going to jump up and over and finish him off with the pump. Now if we look at the circle, we have a long way to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to start moving and moving and moving and moving all the way in towards the circle. Now this next fight, I especially like how cleanly we avoided the pressure from the rocket launchers. So that's definitely something to look out for. So we don't know that he has a rocket launcher or that he's in this location until the first rocket is fired. So our response here shows that we've definitely had some growth from some previous videos where rocket launchers were definitely detrimental to us. The other thing I especially liked about this fight was we had an awareness of this ramp, because this ramp was critical. If that ramp had been broken, he would have dropped out of his base, but there was really no reason for us to do that in this fight. So we were okay. So he looks to be looking towards us. We're just trying to look around because there is a horde of loot over here. He fires towards us, and we just very quickly block it off. We're going to keep building up. He's going to get ready with another rocket launcher. He tries to hit our ramp. We hit him for an 82 damage headshot, and then finish him off. The reason why we jumped in so aggressively is because the first shot was yellow, and it was 82. Which one meant he didn't have any shield when we first shot him, so the most health he could have was 100 minus 82 is 18 health. And the second reason is we know the fire rate of the rocket launcher, and we know how slow it travels. So we knew that after that first shot, if we jumped in aggressively, we could fire our pump shot before he could respond, because he clearly wasn't going to build anymore during the fight. He was just going to pressure us with rocket launchers. Moving into this next section of replay, there's a long while of just waiting and assessing the situation, and some more waiting and more assessing the situation, and more waiting. And finally, this guy gets under us. So there's one guy over here inside of containers. He's not too much of a worry right now. If we listen, we should be able to hear a guy under us. Let's see. Should be coming up. Let's get the drone free cam going. I can find my mouse. Oh, that's unfortunate. So this guy's coming under us, and we are flying out towards the side because we see this guy over here, and we think that he's fighting somebody else, so we think we know where all three are. Unfortunately, that is not the case. So moving into this endgame fight, we're just going to ramp over. We're going to move towards him. He's going to completely give up his positioning, and then we have to play very defensively with our building, simply because we have pressure from two sides. So he has a grenade launcher, a very dangerous weapon if used correctly. So we need to make sure that we are building with the intent of blocking pressure from ourselves and also knowing how high up we build. So we have to build up for some height just so that we can take this fight against this guy on top of the hill, but at the same time we have to be wary of our positioning just because we could get knocked down at any point. So he begins to fire some grenades at us. We fire a very clean headshot into one of the guys, and unfortunately we do miss the floor that would have saved us from taking any damage. Now this guy is still convinced that we're up there. Over that shot by me should have been a sniper rifle shot. That would have put us in a better position. I believe that player outlines have been bugged. Okay, so this guy is over here. Our head is concealed by the top of this ramp. So he's left in a position where he doesn't know what to do. He knows he's going to heal, but he doesn't really know what to do besides that, so that puts us in a decent position to move up. I was too lazy to edit this. I just wanted it completely removed, and we noticed that on our left side there are ramps going all the way up, so just to make things a little bit more convenient for us, we do move just a little bit higher so that we would have to build just a little bit. So he's hiding back in the same spot where he was, and we're basically waiting for him to reveal himself. So as he sits here, he fires a grenade at us, right? So we drop down a little bit just to see if we can bait him out, and then we're going to put some walls. He's going to try and pressure us pretty much as soon as we put the wall up, and then he's going to decide to build up and over. So we are going to build towards him. We miss our shot here, but we miss our build there, but we save it by quickly jumping down onto the top, and then we finish him off with a few nice shots through the truss, securing us the game. Thanks for watching, and if you want to be part of the DJ team, you know what buttons to press. Take care, everyone, dude.